All right, today we're gonna go over our top 3 mobility band exercises for squatting. So we're gonna set an anchor at about waist height and we're gonna step through it with the leg that we're working on. And we're gonna pull it nice and tight to the groin. We're gonna have Ashley come into like a down dog position. And from here, she's gonna straighten and bend that working leg and she should feel that tension up the back of that hamstring. This is helping to create space in the front of her hip. As she gets to a little more flexible and she can get her leg straight, she's gonna keep that leg straight and now shift her hips left and right. And she's gonna really target what tissues are tight for her. So this is gonna help you with any pinching that you might get in the bottom of your squat position. This is a great mobility tool to open up that. The next one we're gonna go to is we're gonna bring that band down a little bit to like knee height. And we're gonna keep it tight into the groin like it is, and we're gonna go down to a half kneeling position. Now the band is on the front leg, and in this position, Ashley's gonna work on driving her knee outward, and she's going to this external rotation position. You can see how this transfers to a squat where she's opening up her knees and she wants to have her groin nice and loose so she can open up and get to the bottom of her squats. So she can play around with this a little bit. If she needs more tension, she can scooch out, but you're finding the tension of working on that rotating legs out, both sides. The last one we like is for our ankles. Big restriction for a lot of people when they're squatting. And for that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the anchor lower than the surface we're gonna use, and we're gonna step through. And this could be on a plate or something, you just need to have the anchor super low for that. And we want the band on the top of her foot and below the bony parts of her ankle. And all she's gonna do is drive that knee forward, and this is mobilizing that bone back and down towards the heel, and she's gonna work in and out of that. This is gonna help her in the bottom of her squat position with any pinching that she might get in the front of her ankles. So by far the biggest problems we see in mobility deficits that people have with squatting is pinching in the front of the hips, trouble rotating the hips out, or pinching in the front of the ankles. These 3 banded mobilizations should help loosen those up and help you get into a better squat.